welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T.
Hey.
Tonight we are reviewing the last of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and then we'll go straight into Love and Hip Hop Miami. But the season finale of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, thank God it's over because this shit was so whack.
This was terrible.
The last even episode was just horrible. It was just like, we ain't got shit else to talk about, so let's just throw it all in there. So it started off with Rashida. She opened up Press 2.0. Who buying them clothes? Have you ever looked at Press website?
Well, it's not even something. I guess maybe Atlanta is just moving different because I'm like, it's just out of a pandemic. People are still kind of trying to figure out whether they want to leave the house or not. So,
not them.
I'm like, no, it couldn't be. I'm like, are people really buying party clothes though, like that? Where I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I ain't never liked the Press. Press is like how Rashida dressed, and it's a hit and miss. Sometimes you see Rashida be like, "Oh, that's cute," but a lot of times she look a little crazy, and that's what the clothes look like at Press. Yandy, she talking about, I told y'all Atlanta is the new Black Hollywood. I was like, Atlanta was the Black Hollywood back in the 90s.
Yandy, you're so late to the party. Like,
because you're
just
there
now figuring that out. Go back to you. That's why I didn't like this though. That's why I hated this season. I think it was just so much Yandy and
way too much. Too much.
The stuff that they was doing with Scrappy and Bambi, like this last couple of episodes, we could have did all of that, like when y'all was trying to do George Floyd stuff.
Come on. Spice. They bring up her comment about her being single while she was on Wendy Williams' show, okay? I mean, bottom line was, it was an argument. That's how she was feeling at the time. So that's what she said. Sometimes it be like that, okay? Then we got Kai.
And she said she didn't know. And so if you got her out here feeling like, I don't know what the fuck I am,
then I'm single.
Then I'm single.
That's what it is. And then if I just left your house and my pictures was down, then I'm single. And that's what it was. No questions.
That's it. That's
all. Get out your feelings. Kai girlfriend. We see her over there at the thing. First of all, why is y'all there? Oh, because they the girlfriends. Okay, whatever. So they there, and Kai girlfriend over there sticking up her middle finger at Lil Kurt's girlfriend, and I'm assuming the sister. Some childish shit. Them fools get to arguing.
If that's their energy, they definitely like, how were they working together? I was so confused by that whole argument. I didn't listen to that argument 3 times and still don't understand.
From what I got is that since the whole thing came out that Kurt's girlfriend was still in the fold, then Kai's girlfriend been talking shit about Kurt's girlfriend ever since.
Right now, we're at the Press grand opening release, whatever this celebration is. Kai and your girlfriend and none of y'all need to be there if you don't know how to fucking act.
No.
I don't care who stole the food or what. Stay the fuck away from each other.
They already fought, so why did y'all think it was okay for them to be there? And let me tell you something. Kai attitude is nasty. He's nasty.
He acts like they're guests in his family.
He is. And then when we read through them reviews that one time, and that's basically what they were saying, like, he be talking to people crazy up there at the restaurant. Kai, you could tell, I don't care. He's the favorite because he's Rashida and Kurt's.
And he acts very entitled.
He acts very entitled. And he talks to them crazy. And then Rashida, when she was trying to restrain him or whatever, it was like, okay, baby, you got to calm down. Like, no, get your ass out too. You're not going to come to my stuff acting the dang on fool.
No, everybody will get in your car right now and leave. And I don't give a shit where you go, but get the hell out of here.
Nope, that ain't how she did him. She boo-boo bye-bye. Boo-boo bye-bye here. And he was talking crazy to the grandmama because that's what he been doing. And that's why and you got him in charge over everybody.
And he's in charge, the manager.
That's exactly why the atmosphere is the way it is over there. And the girlfriend act like that because she knows she can, because y'all ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Well, first of all, nobody's girlfriend gets to work here. Nobody's girlfriend. Nobody's girlfriend, nobody's boyfriend. None of y'all, everybody has to go. I'm not before the fight. Not even after the fight, before the fight, because when people start breaking up and feelings get involved, and nobody's girlfriend or boyfriend works here with y'all. Period.
Crazy. So now we got the men, y'all. They at the basketball game. This was Love and Hip Hop's version of Queen Sugar's Hollywood's the Right Spot. This was. Okay, all the men gathered together. Okay, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about our men feelings. That's what this was. Okay. So Jack talked about the situation, or he touched on the situation he had with his son, and how Kurt Mendici thought it would be a good idea for everybody to get together, have a man huddle up. Okay.
So this was Kurt and Mendici's idea, the man huddle?
He said they suggested it. Okay. And he said after he saw what Scrap had, his little message that he put it out there that he posted, that, he knew this was a good idea. Okay.
Well, that's why I asked, because did it feel like Scrap was leading the troops? I'm just saying.
Well, he definitely influenced it. Like Scrap, one thing about it, I know Scrap said it's hard for men to be able to say how they feel, but he expresses himself very well. Well,
he's a rapper, so he's used to getting, shit out.
Well, then Jack should be too.
He kind of was, but Jack is in a different space. Just his whole thing was with his family. That's why I was saying, like, it felt like, to be honest, it felt like Jack and Scrappy's meeting.
Not that, because Mendici just sat there and Kurt came in and fell apart. You know what I'm saying?
And Safari, okay, I guess.
Okay, Safari. Then what was Sierra's boyfriend name? I don't know. Sierra's boyfriend. He talked a little bit about contemplating suicide. Safari, he talked about all the yelling going on in the house and not being in a healthy relationship. And Scrap gonna say, he really thinks Safari giving up on this marriage too easy. Okay, I don't know about that. Kurt, he came in, he was already feeling emotional, and he started.
I think just because Scrap, I think, is thinking of his own self when he says that. You know what I mean? He's not.
It's a different situation.
It's a way different situation. Safari is this pussy ass nigga. That's what he is, and he is giving up on his family, the one that he wanted so bad, but.
He didn't want that. He wanted the image of it. And then he got into it. And it ain't what he thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but he's not contributing anything positive to it. And you know what I'm saying?
It was two messed up individuals.
Yeah.
Two messed up individuals who had no business getting into a relationship.
Now they got 2 kids, so.
Yep. Kurt come in, he talked about what went down at the grand opening. And he breaks down and he started talking about going through, the kids never had to go through what he had to go through, and how he basically handed stuff to them on a platter, and how they're ungrateful and entitled and all of that. And I said, Kurt just had a real parent moment. That's what that was. We all felt like that at times.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, he had a real moment right there, and Scrap and them talk about, that right there, how men have been taught that they can't cry, that they can't let it out, man
Well,
up.
that I think
Saying we
is
tell 'em, man
definitely,
up.
I think that's unfortunate, because, crying definitely relieves a lot
It
of the
does, it's
stress
healthy.
and it lets the emotions out.
Mhm.
So I think that's messed up that they are told that they can't cry because,
Because it was some people even watching that episode was like, man up, man, look at this. You know what I'm saying? We know that happened. So
yeah, that whole
yeah.
But that's too bad too, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like everybody needs to be able to cry. Like, you ain't necessarily got to break down in front of people. However you do it, if you need to go do that shit in private, do it in private then. But you got to let that shit out. At some point, I think it's healthy to cry if you're going through something.
Or even with the men, you know what I'm saying? Like, women, we ain't got no problem. We'll get around each other and we'll be like, and this and this and that, and the tears will flow.
Yeah.
Women will be like, it's okay, woo, woo, woo. They can't do that. And sometimes you need somebody to.
But they did in that moment, and that part was cool.
Yeah. And that's what they need more of.
Yeah.
Spice had an album release party. That was cute for what it was. Her album came out. She named the album 10 because, it took her 10 years to get to where she is right now, where she's in a good spot. She was even nice enough to give her man a little thank you, shout out, okay? After she did that, she had a little side conversation with him. And she did one of them, if I made you feel some kind of way apology. Yeah. And
in most situations, I don't see that as a real apology, but in order for her to smooth things up, that's
because it didn't have to be a real apology. She was right to do that. Yeah. So Scrap, he done held this whole New Jack City thing meeting in the boardroom. Okay. He done had Yandy Mendeezy. I don't know why they was there. Mama D, Bambi, and Sierra there. Okay. He want to get down to the business because he tired of it. He said, she said, we said. Okay. This fool came complete with the fake dog and the whole nine. Everybody had to wear black, It was cute.
It was very funny.
New Jack City and Martin.
At the end of the day, Sierra.
She said it.
You shouldn't have been telling her business to Mama D. You know better than that.
Everybody know you can't go and tell Mama D nothing.
Yeah, Mama D came and blew up the daggone celebration before it even got started.
And she wasn't even drinking. So at that point, Scrap asked, was you tipsy? Yeah, I might have been. Well, okay. So you might have put a little extra on it, but you ain't had no business going to tell Mama D nothing. She talking about,
nope.
From now on, don't call me to the damn palace no more, Mama D. Well, okay, don't go.
You can go to the palace, but you ain't got to run your damn mouth, Sierra.
After they got down to it, that it was said, but it might have been a little extra put on it. He dismissed everyone. And then him and Bam had a one-on-one. Okay. And at the end of the day, they basically agreed to focus more on the relationship and on both of their mental health, because it's an issue for both of them. Okay. She mentally stressed with the kids, and he having his own mental issues going on, trying to be a man, and you telling him I make more money than you, blah blah blah.
That's definitely not helping.
It's all tied in. Yeah. Child Safari showed up to the house. He been gone for weeks, and now he didn't showed up. Erica sitting up there. She didn't put on a whole full face of makeup and a new wig. But
Safari is so mean. It's so mean.
They argue, okay, about he's living 20 minutes away and he's leaving her there to take care of the baby like that ain't his baby. Okay. And then he says, last time he was there, it got volatile. He had to call the police. Both of y'all is right. Okay. One, Safari, you ain't got to be in this relationship. I don't know why you at all shocked that she like this, because she was like this since we met.
Before. Right.
But you married her. But you don't have to stay in a relationship because she's not. You're not going to get peace in that house. You're right. You're absolutely not. On the flip side, co-parent, nigga. Co-parent. Y'all need to work out a schedule.
Figure out what that is.
No babies.
Yeah.
You don't have the right.
But you can't just be in Miami and shit all the time. And
yeah, you can't do that. Work out a schedule. I don't care if it's the weekends. I don't care if y'all agree every other week, but you don't get to not be a father and go on about your business because you made these kids.
Not one, but two.
Two. Y'all figure that out. Well, which is all BS because y'all on the show lovey-dovey right now, so stop. Y'all on a whole nother show.
And I mean, okay, if that's what they want to do, that's why I don't want to play these games with Safari and with Erica, because the shit is stupid. Like if that's what you're gonna do,
put them on the show by themselves so I don't have to watch it. Don't put nothing else with nobody else. I don't want to see them. Okay. Rashida and Kurt meet with the kids and fire everybody from the restaurant. Okay.
You don't say.
Kids thought it was all right. They was cool with it. They was like, we ain't want to work in your ragged ass restaurant anyway. So there. Done.
Which is also probably true.
And they talking about we gonna help them start their own business. I was like, pump the brakes on starting business. Okay. How about just let them Negroes go work? They just need to
figure it out. And when they figure it out, then you can be supportive.
Yeah. They need to get a little bit more.
I think everybody is not supposed to have their own business. Not everybody is.
Everybody's not supposed to do it. Yeah. So
and if y'all are at the level of flipping people off and that kind of juvenile bullshit, that's not even how adults do business.
I don't even know how the girl made it to the restaurant because she acted a whole fool in press. Y'all was trying to get rid of her then. Then y'all moved her to the restaurant. Y'all should have left her in press.
You talking about the daughter?
Yeah. Y'all had
that was a while ago. So maybe they thought she matured since then. But
guess what? Guess what? It didn't happen. So we do our little roundups, which was nothing, y'all. They round this up real fast. So Mendeecees and Yandy, they just happy that they living under one roof, y'all. End of their story.
They could leave Mendeecees and Yandy wherever the hell they.
We just so happy we gonna have weddings every year to celebrate this fake ass wedding. Stop.
See, and this right here had me irritated. This little Rennie Rucci and the new girls. That was
Rennie Rucci. I was like, oh, they get a wrap up. Well, we get a wrap up. Her wrap up was she back with her kids. That's it.
Well, her kids are very cute. So
Baby Tay get a record deal. Okay. What's the other girl name, the pretty girl name? Because I couldn't even remember her name.
Amaretta.
Amaretta the Great. All right. She working on her album and now she talking to her mama. That's it. Okay. I forgot about Amaretta. I really couldn't think of that girl name. I'm just like pretty girl.
Okay.
Scrapping.
So I mean, unfortunately, I don't give a shit about any one of them.
Nope.
There's really no reason to bring him back next time. None of them.
Nope, not a one. Scrap and Bam, they had a new baby. She cute as shit. Her baby, they be showing the baby pictures all over. She's so cute. They're gonna work it out, y'all. They're gonna stay together as well as they should, and we knew they should because it wasn't that deep. Y'all just gotta figure that out.
Can we have next season be Scrap and Bam? Can they be like the
yeah.
the Yandy and Mendices next time?
Please.
Because to me, the show didn't even get good until they start focusing on
Scrap and Bam and Jock in his situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jock didn't open up a new business. He got a rim shop now. Okay. And now he's getting a closer relationship with his kids. Who else we got? Spice, new album is a success. She just happy to be living American dream. They could have focused more on Spice. We could have got deeper into that if it fell on that story.
And Spice is doing like what everybody else is not doing. Her storyline is about her music. Like she's for real, like you know.
It's good.
And it's good.
It's really good. Yeah. Ain't shit going on with Kurt and Rashida. They ain't even had shit to talk about.
No.
Wrap up nothing. Okay.
And her dude, which like he was on some bullshit, but talking about Spice. Mm-hmm. But he was a production person on the show. So they speak the same language, you know, when you talk about being creative and that kind of stuff. That's a good thing.
Candy husband, what's his name? Little
Todd.
Todd Jr.
Well, he's like tall Dread Todd.
yeah. What else? Who we talking about? Sierra bought a house. I saw the house. House is beautiful. She trying to have a baby. I don't think she was pregnant. I ain't seen her being pregnant, but they gotta be.
Said in 2020, I was engaged. In 2021, I have a new man.
Yeah.
And we're getting a house and having a baby.
She sure moved fast. She did that. They bought that house together. Okay. I don't think
that's a big one.
But,
that's a big one. Don't fall out. Don't get mad at each other.
Right. That's I hope you can. Well, she can afford it on her own. I'm sure. I don't know. She said he got money. I don't know. He was talking about this is my office over here, and this is and it was his family, mama and them, that they was walking through the house. I was like, oh, okay. Doug hit everybody. Safari and Erica separates, which we know is a lie. They got the baby, but they supposedly went their separate ways, but they just went to a separate show. And that was the wrap up of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
You know what's funny? I really honestly don't know what they're doing because I try not to.
Yeah.
Because it's, it's always bullshit.
It's another reunion show. It's another they thing, and they're on there. And yeah. So next. Let's see what's going on down in Miami, because Atlanta was a bust. What's going on in Miami?
Down at the bottom.
Where the girls get naked.
No, that's not at the bottom. That's the valley. I can't wait for that to come back. Down in Miami, Sukihana meets with her road manager. I'm not sure that he's there all the time. It doesn't sound like it. Sounds like he travels in, and out to come keep an eye on her. She said, keep her under control. She was telling him that she canceled the grand opening of her store. That's a bad idea. Why she do that?
That was dumb. That was
all of that because Instagram, like I just don't think that's smart.
no.
She wants to do a photo shoot. She wants to do it big. She wants a tiger.
A cat for her cat.
She wants a big cat. She says she's been in touch with Miami Tip and she's thinking about bringing her back on board. And immediately this dude gets, you can see the hate.
You ain't doing what Miami Tip was doing. Sometimes you don't miss till it's gone.
These people in their teams, I don't understand like what it is that all these different people are supposed to be doing. Her mother's a manager. What does her mother do? I don't know what her mother does.
I don't know. She said she switched to the mom after COVID. So what was going on with COVID where she switched her whole team? Why? Because she wanted to get out there and do something. I don't understand.
There wasn't anything to do, and nothing was happening. So that's how she ended up doing the OnlyFans.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know, but he was throwing a little hate out. Speaking of teams and people that don't have their shit together, Trina over here trying to have a photo shoot that she's late for. She blames her management team for that. Photographer is there. Trina's not there. She literally gave him 3 hours to work with because she was doing hair and makeup. I'm not understanding why Trina can't get to anything on time.
It's her. She been saying this whole time, it's my management. And we find out that's some bullshit. Because our boy was like very frustrated and was like, she's always late. And I believe him.
Okay. I agree 100%. I think Trina is, such a diva, is disrespectful. But if you're scheduling her stuff and you're the manager, when you say she's always gonna be late, I'm gonna tell her 9 o'clock. Because if I tell her 11 o'clock, it's gonna be 1 o'clock.
It sounds like this dude. Well, yes, we know I have a cousin we have to do that for because she's always.
I'm just saying, if she's, she's a diva, she's an entertainer, and everybody around her does what she, I wish Joy was here. She's always barking out orders to people. So right. if you're the manager of Trina, then stop telling her the right time. She needs 2 hours on the front and 2 hours on the back because she's gonna be late. I'm just saying, because you can't keep saying at every freaking event, my management team.
Well, that's what she's been using. That's what she was using, and they was rolling with it because what you call it said the same thing. Trick. He was like, it's that management team.
It's true though. I see what he's saying because if she's always late. I'm paying you to manage me. I'm always late. So it's up to you to figure out how to fix that. It's real easy. I'm not telling her 11 o'clock because she's gonna be late. Tell the bitch 8:30. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be there late. But it'll really be on time because she won't know the difference.
She won't. Right.
Because they give me a headache. I'm tired. I'm tired of her team.
I'm tired of all of them.
Oh my God. So it's Haitian Flag Day and the beauty bar is opening.
Child. No.
This is so confusing. So her sister comes to the event with her mother and they're sitting outside, they have the people waiting outside to enter the beauty bar. And her sister starts to tell the mother, Marlon is a cheater. I don't know why her mother needed to know that information, but Marlon's a cheater. Her mother was like, well, look here. they got 3 kids, and that's the whole lot. So maybe she should just pretend like she don't know he's cheating.
She one of them Huntsville mamas.
Yeah. She's like, that's a bad idea. Marlon touched her butt. Marlon touched the other sister's butt. Marlon is just out here.
I was waiting on the
butt.
mama to be like, well, you know, Marlon touched my butt too.
I'm like, oh, he's just a whole pervert out here touching people's butt.
That's what he do. That's what he do.
That's what I was like, I cannot. So where did this person come from? Here's another sister. Oh, he touched my butt too.
Yeah.
I don't want nowhere near Marvin because he's nasty. The beauty bar is sparkly and pink, and this is the thing for these people that open beauty salons and don't know what they're damn doing. If you ever walk in a beauty salon and all the walls are pink and all the chairs are pink and everything is pink, don't let them color your hair, because all of that pink shit is going to have an effect on what you see when you're trying to get real work done.
So what is she doing though? What is the?
I hope she's just in there curling hair, and I don't know.
So it's a salon? I thought it was like a makeup spot.
Well, makeup too, same thing. You can't do my makeup if all the walls are pink. That's just really not gonna be a good look. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, what is it? I'm so confused what it is she's doing. What it is?
I don't know, but that grand opening she had on a sparkly, long to the ground. It was a gala where the people were sitting outside and all that. Her baby hairs are smooth, very down to the side. She got up and gave a fake speech, for Marvin and how he's a wonderful husband and partner.
But why though? Why is that part of your speech? Like, why do we have to mention him at all? You just say thank you to my family who was there and keep it moving. You had to say all of that about Marvin, huh?
She had an ode to Marvin. They had to say it about each other.
Child, please.
Florence and Marvin is getting on my nerves. He out here touching everybody on the butt, and she over here, pretending like everything's cool because the beauty bar. I don't know what's going on with that.
So in that case, quit telling her stuff about Marvin because they don't mean nothing.
It doesn't matter. Hell, he touching butt. She don't give a shit.
You don't care. So let's not tell nobody else about Marvin.
That Marvin. He don't care either. He be like, don't even worry about it. She's lying. That didn't happen. You don't even be a little bit worried about that shit. I didn't come here for that. Come here to tell you you look beautiful. Marvin. So Bobby meets up with Tip. I like Miami Tip.
I don't know why Bobby got the damn doll with the booty hanging out. Who buying that? Who buying Bobby doll?
His fans. On OnlyFans. Okay. We don't know what he was over there doing on OnlyFans, girl.
I guess not.
We don't know what was going on over there. We know what Suki was doing, and it was nasty.
Got her put on.
What the hell is Bobby wearing? He looked like that character from Toy Story. And those lips. And anyway.
Bobby a whole lot.
Tip said over pandemic, she had to go back stripping. She wasn't managing Suki no more. Things got shut down and she had to go back to home.
People had to do what they had to do over pandemic. No judgment zone over here. Okay. Whatever.
I mean, honestly, she was probably making plenty money. Sometimes you gotta, it's not like she wasn't doing it before.
And hey, she lucky she was down in Miami, so I guess their stuff was open. I seen them doing drive-by, pull up strip clubs.
And that's probably even better.
Yeah. You just dry down.
Just drive up
Strip.
and throw me the thing.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't have to be near your sweaty ass. Bobby said, yeah, well, over the pandemic, that's when he started his OnlyFans. And he said Suki was the one that put him on to it. So they was over there really getting paid.
It was a lot of people. You know, Erica Safari had theirs too during the pandemic. It was a lot of people.
I wasn't paying nobody to see nothing extra. None of them. But nobody on OnlyFans I wanted to see.
Not a one.
Tip said the labels were wondering, like, is Suki like a porn star or is she an artist? They were really confused and stuff.
I understand their confusion. I completely understand.
What, she's hard not to look at. It's always a whole lot. She was talking about how, you know, when they were working together, things were, you know, because I'm assuming that Tip realized that maybe her rap career ain't gonna pop like, you know, like she wanted. So she wanted to put her energy, because she seems like she has a lot of knowledge anyway. And she was saying that, you know, the OnlyFans ain't what got her in the WAP video. You know, that was, and I believe her, it's a who you know kind of thing. And she has connections, allegedly. But then, you know, she brought her mother in, and I don't know how, I don't know what her mother is supposed to be doing for her career.
I don't know if it's clearly, this seemed like she's going downhill lately. So the thing didn't open up. And
the road manager too. I just don't understand his role. Like, if he's your road manager, that's the person that takes on traveling with you.
And she's right. But I don't think she said it in that scene. But she brought up the fact that her walking around without the bodyguards, and that incident wouldn't have happened. Like,
nope.
Yeah, you know.
That's what she was. When I said she has 1 million followers. That's so many people's eyes to have on you, watching everything you do, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sheila meets with her therapist.
So they might be trying to find out if she got that good, because she putting it out there. They want to know, do you got it?
I hadn't even thought about those fans, girl. She might need some extra security.
You put it out there. I'm just saying, there's some dudes out here won't want to know, do you got it? You put it out there.
Well, she is definitely putting it out there. Sheila meets with her therapist, coach, to talk about her feelings.
I thought I was gonna like Sheila when Sheila first came on, but her whining is just driving me.
Her feelings are stressing me out.
Yeah,
I want her to stop worrying about her husband's mother. Like, that lady is crazy. He ain't thinking
about his mama like
Let
that.
him deal with his mother. Don't make that be one of your issues, girl. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about sending her no flowers and nothing else, because she's, you know, that's his. If you want to go to your mother's on Mother's Day, go, because I'm gonna go meet my mother on Mother's Day, and we'll meet back up at the house. We're not going to make that a thing that I'm going to be stressed out.
I'm not going to sit around you to make me feel bad. I'm not going to do it.
No.
Do it.
And you want your son. Spend time with your son. That's the one you want to. That's the one you want to see. I'm like, girl, don't make that. Don't make that your issue. But I can't understand her point about being a wife taking care of a celebrity. I never thought about it like that, because being a wife, you already, you know, like she said, you manage everything, you do everything, and a lot of that stuff that you do, they take for granted. You know, and then it becomes your
ungratefulness of it all. It is gratefulness.
Yeah.
And like you said, just over the basic wife, not even, I mean, a basic husband, not a basic wife. This is what a basic husband is a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. So you can imagine dealing with somebody who's used to having everybody kiss his ass all the time, the people that are around him anyway. So yeah, I understand her frustration, but she has to like figure out a way to express herself that's not so. Can we have a long talk
So
about
traumatic.
our feelings? I mean,
So,
no,
yeah,
I don't want to
that's
have a long
too-
talk about feelings.
It's too much.
You know, you could say easy break. Next time you leave your socks on the floor, I'm gonna throw them in the trash, and then you going to buy new socks. Done and done.
Yeah, it don't have to be. It don't have to be all
to
that.
be a long discussion about feelings.
Right. Mm-mm.
I couldn't tell with Trina who's in charge. Is it her manager or her boyfriend? Because the boyfriend is the manager.
It's Trina. He said that he's a slave.
The boyfriend is?
He said he is her servant. So it's Trina running it. She said, how high? And jump. And he said, how high? That's how that go.
I mean, whatever works for Trina, but that's unfortunate because she's a toddler and she's been showing us this week after week. But I'm like, her manager is saying things like, control her. And he's like,
nobody
I don't control, but I would feel like somebody like Trina would have to have a partner like that. You would have to be like that. He's on some kind of Zen like universe. I don't know where she found him at.
She didn't. Now, if he bounce on her, it's no hope.
There's no hope because he's like, man, just let the thing be how it's supposed to be. And I guess on that part, I agree with him though. Nigga, stop trying to like, you got to figure out how to manage her because she's the queen bitch or whatever her name is.
I guess, child. She would have known the shit out of me.
Well, the photographer was like, sorry, boo. We're not taking no flights.
Up there talking about call the manager. He at least I can get 30 minutes. I was like, I don't care what you say. This man said he gotta go. I don't care who you get on that phone. This man is getting ready to go. Ain't nobody gonna be able to talk this man out of leaving at this point. Good luck.
Well,
he had a whole flight. She talking about,
and this is where I feel like as much as her team needs to give her more time because she's clearly a diva and has all these issues. You, Trina, have been in this business for 20 some odd years. You know how this shit works. The sun comes up at a certain amount of time. You got to catch that sun. Like you've lived in Miami your whole life. You know how this shit works. So if you want to be waiting until the sun goes down to start getting ready, girl.
And you had plenty of get ready time because
you had time for that.
Yeah. And what is the photo shoot for? Who's seeing Trina? What? Just to put this on her wall? What are we doing this for? I'm so confused with that whole career. Because, they ain't on the thing no more. They got boosted out of that.
I heard that they not on the radio show anymore.
We knew that was going to happen, though. When Trick started talking stuff about Beyonce, I was like, tick, 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 tick. It's only a matter of time.
Because you're dealing with corporate now. We're not doing that. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he got his restaurant.
He got his restaurant. What she got?
The beehives came over and Googled the shit out of his place until he had a 1 star. I was like, oh no, that Google is vicious.
Ain't it?
That sucks.
She done said some wild stuff too. They probably sick of her being late because she late to work every day. And then she said that foul stuff during the pandemic about the riots. And I think they sick of both of their asses. And that was how that ended.
Well, I don't know how the Met Radio show were they even a personality? Like, I don't know how,
I couldn't sit up there and think that would be something I want to listen to.
I can't imagine, how that would go. But hey,
yeah.
And maybe that's why they're not there anymore. Because I feel like radio personality, that's a particular skill.
Yeah. I can't see Trick up there or listen to her. No. Give me my good old Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley and Black Tony cracks me up. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh my God, I haven't heard a Black Tony story in so long.
I used to sit in my car and wait to hear what excuse Black Tony had to say before I went into work.
We had a lot of days like that when we had to share a car. We'd be on the way to school, like, what is Black Tony doing today?
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. So we're over at Suki's video shoot. Well, she got her tiger.
She got
out of control. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is the thing. Like, you know, this is Florida. Florida is a jungle for real. It be people like that live out in the woods be having tigers.
So this could be just a random dude tiger. This ain't the.
This is not it.
Yeah. This is Pookie and the tiger, because that tiger was aggressive.
That's not even a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shitty went and got somebody homeboy got
like, what's his name?
Joe
the Tiger King.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah, it's a lot of that around here.
Yeah.
Did you see that dude?
Yeah, I seen him.
He looked like one of Joe's homies when he brought that thing off of that truck.
And that thing said, wow. And she jumped back. And I was like, I ain't the one.
Okay, she was talking all that kitty cat shit. She lying real fast.
You ain't gonna have one. He about to bite that thing off in a minute.
Tip was out here like, I don't know what y'all got going on over here, but this is not what you should be doing.
Do it seem like Suki will do the shit the right way though? Don't it seem like that's the way Suki would do it?
No, it's almost exactly the same thing as signing up to manage Trina, except for ghetto.
Poor Suki. Lord have mercy.
So yeah, so she's pointing out the issues like, this is a liability. You almost got your artist ate by a whole live tiger.
Dumb dude.
I've been told her she should, have security. She shouldn't probably be paying for all this. So he's getting pissed off because, so he starts attacking her personally. Okay, Goldilocks, and you're a stripper, and
Yeah, you want to come back because you've been stripping. Yeah. She's stripping, you probably over there selling dope. What's the difference?
I don't know what he's doing. Probably OnlyFans. He looked like he might have one. Chip asked Suki. Suki was like, y'all are like managers and y'all are just gonna have to figure out how to get along with each other. And she asked her, I need to know, what is my role? though? What is it that you want me to do? And Suki said, I just want you to do your thing.
Because she don't know.
And I'm like, so did we understand each other? Did we, any questions to get answered?
I don't
know what that means when you say do your thing.
I guess she knows, child. She ain't saying nothing.
Ace and his wife were at some kind of nursery walking around. It just seems like they're just so not on the same wavelength at this moment. He walking around taking his stuff in, and she wants to talk about how she's feeling unappreciated. Even then, I was like, I hear what you're saying, but your delivery is gonna put him on the defense. As soon as you say things the way that you do, he automatically gonna be like guarded with. Because he's probably in his head like, I got my girl out here, we going on a little walk, we getting taking this and that. And she hit him with the, I'm not appreciated. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a whole other way that she could have said that could have made it feel not an attack on him. So while she's at her therapist, maybe she should work on how to deliver things in a way that doesn't put the other person on the defense, because that ain't nothing. Now you're never gonna get what you want, because Ace cuts off and walks away.
He sure cut it off. He sure did that.
Which, I mean, that's messed up because now you left there with your feelings hurt. Like I was trying to express myself and he just walked away. And so that's where y'all gonna be stuck at.
And
that's that on that. I guess we'll see next week. Hopefully there'll be some Ray J because.
And thank God it wasn't no, what's her name?
Amara.
Oh, yes.
I'm good without that. But Florence, Amara, like this whole thing with Florence and her cheating husband is stupid. So
yeah,
if she better the queen of whatever coach or whatever, I want to see her do some of that. Okay, your beauty bar is open with the pink walls and pink chairs and all of that, but do some of that because this whole thing where Marvin is touching everybody's sister's butt, that's nasty.
That's nasty. Marvin is somebody you don't want around nobody. The kids,
he can't come over.
Nervous.
Leave this nigga at the house.
Yeah, Marvin can't be around nobody.
Marvin gonna catch your ass a lawsuit.
Yeah, you better leave that nigga alone.
Girl. Anyway, thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to our channel, drop down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.